Underneath a sky painted with countless stars, a young man's ordinary life takes a sharp turn when he meets her. The night is quiet, the air crisp, and everything seems mundane until she appears, a radiant figure with an air of mystery. Their eyes meet, and in that instant, something unexplainable sparks between them. But who is this girl, and why does her presence feel like a moment stolen from fate? His life will never be the same, as he's about to embark on a journey filled with emotion, mystery, and the kind of love that defies explanation. The story begins with the young man walking alone on a cold evening. His mind is clouded with thoughts about his uncertain future. Suddenly, a light seems to break through the darkness, not from the stars above, but from her. Tracy looked. She's standing there, calm yet captivating, as if she doesn't belong to this world. Before he can say a word, she steps closer and smiles, a smile that feels both comforting and otherworldly. "Are you all right?" she asks, softly, her voice carrying a warmth that seems to melt away his troubles. Just as he's about to reply, the unimaginable happens. A car speeds toward him out of nowhere. Time seems to slow, and panic floods his senses. But before the danger can claim him, she steps in. With a quick, almost superhuman move, she shields him from harm. He's left stunned, not just by her bravery, but by the surreal nature of it all. As he struggles to process what just happened, she brushes off his gratitude. "You owe me nothing," she says, though her eyes seem to hold a deeper truth. What kind of person risks their life so effortlessly for a stranger? And why does she act as though this moment was destined? Days pass, but he can't shake the memory of her. It's not just her actions that haunt him. It's her aura, her quiet strength, and the lingering sense that their paths were meant to cross. Then, as if guided by fate, they meet again. This time, she's sitting alone by the riverbank, gazing at the horizon. He approaches cautiously, unsure of what to say. Before he can speak, she looks at him and says, "It's funny how the stars can bring people together, isn't it?" "What?" Her words resonate deeply. It feels like she knows something he doesn't, something about the universe's plan for them. As they begin spending more time together, he learns bits and pieces about her. She's intelligent, kind, and carries a sense of maturity far beyond her years. Yet, there's always a part of her she keeps hidden. One evening, he asks her why she always seems so guarded. She hesitates before answering, "Some things are too complicated to explain." Her response leaves him more intrigued than ever. What is she hiding, and why does it feel like her secrets are intertwined with their growing bond? Their relationship deepens, but so do the mysteries surrounding her. He notices how she always seems to avoid certain topics: her past, her family, her reasons for being in this town. One day he stumbles upon a peculiar photograph in her belongings. It's old and faded, showing a young girl who looks exactly like her standing in front of a house that no longer exists. When he asks her about it, her expression darkens. "That was a long time ago," she says, avoiding his gaze. A few months later, the more he learns about her, the more questions arise. Who is she really, and why does her past seem like something out of a dream? His novel, Common Ground, is based on a true story, introspection and discovery. One quiet night, under the same starry sky where they first met, she finally opens up. "Do you believe in destiny?" she asks, her voice barely above a whisper. He hesitates before replying, "I don't know, but I believe in you." "There's more to this world than what you see," she says cryptically. "Sometimes we're given second chances, but they come with a price." As the pieces of her story fall into place, he begins to understand the magnitude of what she's been carrying. She's not just a girl with a mysterious past. She's someone who exists in a space between worlds, caught between the present and something far greater. Despite the weight of her revelations, their bond only grows stronger. He realizes that his feelings for her are more than just admiration. They're love, pure and unwavering. But with love comes sacrifice, and he begins to fear what the cost of their connection might be. Their time together becomes bittersweet as the truth looms over them. She starts to pull away, her eyes filled with sorrow every time they meet. "You deserve a normal life," she tells him one day, her voice trembling. But how can he let go when she's become the very center of his world? He refuses to give up, vowing to stand by her side no matter what. Yet, deep down, He knows their story may not have a happy ending. One day, she vanishes without a trace. Her apartment is empty, her phone disconnected, and it's as if she never existed. But just when he starts to lose hope, he finds a single note tucked into his belongings. "Don't forget me," it reads, followed by a symbol that seems oddly familiar, a constellation he once saw in the night sky. As he stares at the note, one question consumes him. Is this the end of their story, or just the beginning of something far more extraordinary? And so, the mystery of the girl who defied time and fate remains unsolved, leaving behind a love that lingers like the stars in the night sky.